Welcome to Did You Know? By FactBite Daily. The ocean's most feared predator can smell blood from miles away, jump clear out of the water, and can even live longer than your grandparents. We're talking about great white sharks, and trust me, they are way more awesome than they are scary. Are you ready to dive in? Okay, let's talk size. Imagine a city bus. Now imagine a shark that's nearly as long as that bus is wide. That's a great white. They can grow up to 6.4 meters long and weigh a staggering 2,200 kilograms. That's heavier than most cars. But it's their power that's truly mind-blowing. Their bite force can reach up to 18,000 newtons. To put that in perspective, it's the strongest bite of any living animal on the entire planet. And speed? They can hit 56 kilometers per hour in short, explosive bursts. That's faster than an Olympic swimmer, so don't even think about challenging one to a race. These incredible stats aren't just for show. They make the great white a perfectly evolved apex predator, ruling the ocean with sheer strength and speed. Now, how do they find their prey in the vast open ocean? With a set of superpowers that would make any comic book hero jealous. First up, their sense of smell is legendary. Great white shark. A great white can detect a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized swimming pool. That's 1 part per 100 million. But that's not even their coolest trick. Their snouts are covered in tiny pores called the ampullae of Lorenzini. These aren't just freckles. They're sophisticated electroreceptors. They can sense the tiny electrical field generated by the heartbeat of prey hiding on the seafloor. It's like having a built-in fish finder. And when they finally go in for the attack, they have a built-in safety feature. Their eyes roll back into their sockets, protected by tough membranes, like built-in shutters shielding them from any flailing claws or fins. It's a brutal, yet brilliantly efficient system. One of the most spectacular sights in the natural world is a great white shark breaching. They launch their entire massive body, sometimes up to 3 meters clear out of the water, at speeds of 40 kilometers per hour. This isn't just for fun. It's a hunting strategy, primarily used to ambush fast-moving seals from below. They'll patrol deep beneath the surface, then rocket upwards with incredible force, hitting their unsuspecting prey with the momentum of a runaway train. And you might be surprised to learn that great whites don't actually chew their food. Their teeth are like a set of serrated steak knives. They take a massive bite, sawing off a huge chunk of flesh, and then swallow it whole. It's a grisly but highly effective way to fuel such a large, powerful body. The surprise attack from the deep is their signature move, a terrifyingly successful tactic. Here's a fact that might really surprise you. Great white sharks aren't entirely cold-blooded. They have a special network of blood vessels that acts like a heat exchanger, allowing them to keep their core swimming muscles up to 10 degrees Celsius warmer than the surrounding water. This gives them that explosive speed and power, even in chilly seas. It's a trait that makes them stand apart from most other sharks. And they are in it for the long haul. For a long time, we thought they lived for about 30 years. But recent studies have shown they can live for 70 years, or even longer. That makes them one of the longest living predatory sharks we know of. While a recent discovery found a Greenland shark that lived for 500 years, the great white's longevity is still super impressive for such an active predator. So, how do these ocean giants begin their lives? Great white sharks are born live, not from eggs. A mother can give birth to a litter of up to 14 pups at a time, and these aren't tiny babies. Each newborn pup is already about 1.5 meters long. That's the size of a grown human. From the moment the pups are born, they are on their own. There's no parental care in the shark world. The pups swim away immediately, fully equipped to hunt and survive by themselves. They grow at a steady pace, adding about 25 centimeters to their length each year. And in the world of great whites, it's the females who rule. They grow significantly larger than the males. That's some serious girl power right there. Thanks to movies like Jaws, great whites have a fearsome reputation as man-eaters. But let's separate the myths from reality. Are humans really on the menu? The statistics say a firm no. Globally, there are only about 5 to 10 fatal shark attacks on humans per year. In fact, you're more likely to be killed by a malfunctioning vending machine or a falling coconut than a shark. Most bites on humans are what experts call test bites. The shark is curious, takes a nibble, and then realizes we are far too bony and not fatty enough for their liking, so they let go and swim away. We're simply not the high-calorie meal, like a seal, that they're looking for. So, while you should always respect them, you don't need to fear them. Despite being at the top of the food chain, great white sharks are in trouble. Their populations have dropped by as much as 70% in some areas due to overfishing and habitat loss. The good news is, they are now a protected species in many countries, and conservation efforts are underway to help them recover. Scientists use satellite tags to study their incredible journeys. One famous shark, named Nicole, was tracked swimming an epic 20,000 kilometers from South Africa all the way to Australia and back in just 9 months. That's one of the longest recorded migrations of any marine animal. And for the record books, the biggest great white ever reliably measured was a female caught off Prince Edward Island in 1988, clocking in at an immense 6.4 meters. So there you have it, the great white shark, a warm-blooded, long-lived, and deeply misunderstood legend of the ocean. They are complex, powerful, and absolutely vital to the health of our marine ecosystems. Which fact completely flipped your fear into awe? Let me know your favorite in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more Did You Know? By FactBite Daily. Coming up next, did you know octopuses really have 3 hearts? Stay toothy, curious crew.